actually memorized his entire speech in 2012 when he beat Mitt Romney. So he started it off and he goes, tonight, more than 200 years after a former colony won the right to determine its own destiny, the task of perfecting our union moves forward. It moves forward because of you. It moves forward because you reaffirmed the spirit that has triumphed over our nation through war and depression, the belief that while each of us has our own individual dreams, I am my brother's keeper. Thank you so much. And it goes on.
But I love Barack. I love him.
Unbelievable.
I appreciate that. The MeidasTouch is a great platform, and I really appreciate you guys being here. So thank you so much.
I do different modes to the Obama voice. I do like the high pitched. I do Obama when he's with children, Obama when he's making a speech, and Obama when he's with an NBA team, kind of being dad jokey. Like Obama with a speech, his voice gets higher. He's like, "How are you idiots? Good to see you. What are you dressed as for Halloween? Oh, that is so cute. Come on now." That is good. And then with an NBA team, it'd be like, nah, LeBron James is here. That is good. I don't know. It fluctuates. There are so many comedians who do Trump impressions, and I kind of break them down. So I do Trump talking about how bad impressions of him are. So like he'll be like, well, I'll tell you what, folks, this is unbelievable. There's a lot of people that try to do impressions of me, and it's so disgusting. You see, Alec Baldwin on SNL, this is what he does. He sounds like this. He goes like this. We've got a great show. It's going to be fantastic. Boopity, 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 boop. It doesn't sound like me. It's disgusting. A lot of people fail. Jimmy Fallon does this. He's like, okay. And Stephen Colbert, he's so terrible too. He goes like this. I know a dat. I don't say dat. That's fake news. Thank you very much. Thank you.
It is great to be here. My chins are causing extreme amounts of diarrhea. Whenever I do the Mitch McConnell, you have to start speaking like this, contorting your face and your body, and go scoobity-boop-boop, scoobity-doo. To successfully get into the Mitch, you really do have to create about 40 more chins on your body and sort of raise your shoulder. And it's very disturbing. It's like I'm holding in diarrhea.
Mitch McConnell always looks like he just got to his own surprise birthday party. He's just like,
Mitch McConnell. Mitch, what do you think about MeidasTouch?
Keep going.
well, what do you think about
MeidasTouch is a horrendous, radical, liberal, leftist platform that espouses ridiculous theories about our climate, our government. They're a bunch of liberal cocks.
whenever I do the Texas Senator Ted Cruz, you have to know your voice has to reach the most nasally part of the throat. You have to look into the camera and say, I'm going to Cancun. The Dr. Fauci impersonation, you sort of need to make sure that you work up all of the phlegm in your throat, because the Fauci is sort of has like a rugged Al Pacino quality to it, but more and more people should be wearing a mask. I don't know. It's a horrible thing. It is clear that the brothers of the MeidasTouch are creating a show not just for the top 10th of 1% of listeners of podcasts, but for all of America. The bottom line is this. I got to tell you. I mean, the MeidasTouch, they're on Sirius. That's correct. Sirius?
No, this is our independent podcast.
Well, hang on. They should be. They should be. Because the reality is this. I have a $500 million deal with SiriusXM. It's a horrible thing that the MeidasTouch doesn't have the same deal. They are hilarious. But you're asking about noises. I do this thing. I go like this, which Howard doesn't really do. But it's still fun for me to do that. It is. So it does start with noises sometimes. It does happen.
Howard, a lot of controversy with Joe Rogan recently.
Right.
Even a lot of people were accusing MeidasTouch of trying to take down Joe Rogan, which can be further than the truth. What's your take, Howard?
Well, here's the thing about
situation?
Joe Rogan. If he took the vaccine, maybe he'd grow a little bit of this. You know what I'm saying? He's bald as hell. He really talks a lot of big game, but he's a crazy guy.
So Howard, the vaccine grows hair?
It does, and pubes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I have a bigger bush than ever. It's fantastic. Right. It's amazing. Robin, are you seeing this bush? It's unbelievable. Crazy. Good evening and welcome to the MeidasTouch Podcast. I mean, what the fuck? You really think you can create some show to rival mine? Who the fuck do you think you are?
John, I think there's a place for both of us.
Much better. Thank you very much. I met Andy Cohen, the host of Watch What Happens Live on the Street, and that was a total run-in. And when I ran into him, we kind of looked at each other, and he goes, "Wait a minute! Oh my God, you're the guy who does me, like in Howard Stern, right?" And I was like, "Oh my God, I am the guy who does you." And then he's like, "Let's fire off a video."
Yes, there it is. There it is. I'm just going to say, all of our audio listeners right now, check out the YouTube version of this podcast on our YouTube channel because the faces are absolutely incredible.
Hey, I just wanted to say the MeidasTouch Podcast is so incredible. These are the most delectable brothers, and I just want to smother myself in them. They're fabulous.
Yeah, it's very, very fun. Yeah, very, very. Very, 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 very goofy man. I enjoy doing him enormously. Yes.
President Biden is trying to enforce all these ridiculous policies, talking about President Trump as a dictator. Joe Biden is the dictator.
What I can tell you is that Truth, look at my hair. It's so disgusting. Truth Social is one of the great things that we've been working on. And what I can tell you is that it's not true when you look at what's not working, because we are working at a rate that has never been seen before. And the MeidasTouch is doing some disgusting things. They're lying so big. And Truth Social is one of those. It's just a great thing, and you're going to join it. And we love seeing you. But a lot of people are asking me about that. And it's just one of those, a lot of people are talking about, the weather is so gorgeous, and we see the weather and people are talking about that. And politically, it's not funny. But when you look at China and what's happening there, it's horrible. We see the Chinese, the Olympics is happening, and Mexico. And thank you very much. That's good.